It says, it's so cute. It takes a while to load. And here we are.
Good morning.
Good morning. March 18th.
Mm-hmm.
Tammy's still thinking St. Patrick's Day.
It's the week of green, right? Oh, Margaret's still wearing green. You got green in your shirt? No?
Not today.
I have a titch of green.
Yeah,
That's
so
about it.
we're all good.
And Margaret has grandchildren. They set up a trap to catch the leprechaun.
Yeah.
So are you rich today, Margaret?
Yeah, just chocolate gold coins.
But there was lots of fun making that trap, I understand.
Yeah.
I think that's so much fun, making a trap for a leprechaun. Never heard of that.
So there must be other grandparents that are coming up with activities for their grandchildren.
Yeah, because it's March break and little people visiting big people. And
Maybe the parents are away
oh,
or at work. Is that away?
Carrie's saying,
Yeah.
good morning, breakfast of Irish butter, shortbread, and coffee.
That sounds good.
Oh, that sounds delicious, Carrie. Yum, yum.
Why not, right?
There's Sue and Julie and Agnes and Gwen and Cindy and Dale and Cody, Mary. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Oh, Connie. We see you all just popping in. Yes, it's kind of like romper room. Good morning to everybody.
Okay, well, we have door prizes.
I have to tell you, ladies, you should see this table and everything this morning. We have so many beautiful, bright things to show you. It just looks, the table looks springy and happy. Okay.
So our word of the day is garden. We're all looking forward to some gardens, I think. So just use it once in your comment section, and then you'll be entered into the draw. So first up is 2 little table runner patterns. And then I have a little quilty calendar and a license plate. And then I tried to pick some springy
those
colors for
Those are
back
pretty,
borders.
Jenny.
So there's 7 of those. So make sure that you use the word garden. Okay.
Let's see, things to remember. One is that we have a quilt retreat that has openings, and it is May 31st, June 1st, and 2nd. So if a quilt retreat is something you're interested in, we have openings, so you can contact a friend and maybe look to sign up. We have waiting lists on most of our other retreats. And let's see, the Peacemakers Quilt Show, which is a wonderful quilt show. It's a great way to start spring with a quilt show, but the Peacemakers is a gorgeous show in St. Mary's, and that is April 23rd, 24th, and 25th. And mark your calendars, because that is like a wonderful show. So we're looking forward to that. And Saturday, the first clue drops for Brown Bag.
Mm-hmm.
So those are going out in the mail on Friday. So we've been stuffing envelopes, and they're all ready to go. And it is National Quilt Day.
Mm-hmm.
So we are going to have a few promotions in the store, aren't we?
We are.
So what are they, Tammy?
Well, we have clearance on $2 off right now. That'll still be happening. And what else did we decide?
We've got some discounts on some of our quilts, selected quilt kits. We have discounts on, and there'll be a free gift with purchase
So those will be in store.
in store.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So hopefully it's a good travel day on Saturday.
Yeah.
I think the weather is supposed to be
I think-
slowly warming up.
I think the weather will be cooperating. These poor little robins need a break. They need these worms to come to the top instead of just like frozen little worms. Poor
Well, it
things.
looks like everyone's ready to get into their garden.
Oh yeah, everybody wants to be in their garden.
And some are saying that their little daffodils or whatnot are peeking out. Tulips are peeking. So
I had a picture from our daughter-in-law yesterday with our little granddaughter, and it showed her in the background. There was a tree with all the blossoms hanging down. So the tree was in full blossom. And then you could see sort of the mountains in the background with snow on the top. It was such a pretty picture and sort of, not what you really expect to see. So it was quite nice. So spring is happening in lots of places and hopefully here soon. Okay.
all right. So let's
Let's
Clear
get
out the
started,
table.
Tammy. Yeah.
okay, where do we start? Let's do this. So since we're talking about spring, and this is our whole reason why we chose the word garden, we have these garden placemats. I think there's 6 in a panel,
They're so pretty.
3 that are the same. Yeah. And so the panel is 17.
And you just have to select a backing that you would like. We really like that mauve.
Yeah, so that's
And this is a great use for leftover batting.
okay. So there's those. I think I had some other.
Didn't you have some more placemats?
Yeah, let's do these placements. So I have cherries too. It's not cherry season yet, but we'll be looking forward to that soon. So there's also 6. No, these are 4, and these are a little bit bigger. They're all the same. This panel is 19. And then there's coordinating fabrics with the cherries. You've got your cherries and your little basket of cherries. And those are 19 a yard each. So those would help make your cherry placemats pop.
I love cherry pie. Every once in a while, we have pie day here because 2 doors down, the restaurant makes very good pies. And cherry pie is often one of the more popular ones that is requested. Sometimes everybody just needs a little treat.
Pie is always good.
And pie always puts smiles on all of our staff's faces.
So we also have the quilt seats. We have all 4 of them now. If you were looking for, maybe I'll move these over a little bit. There we go. If you were looking to collect all 4, we have them and they are 15. So all the instructions are there. You just pick your own fabrics. And then we have one of our samples done. So you can kind of see how big they are.
I think this is one that Leanne did, yeah.
So
this
they're
was,
a nice size.
this was done with Lori Holt fabrics, but you can do it with anything that you like from your stash, or you can come in and select them. But you can see the 4 would make a very nice size quilt, or you could just pick your favorite.
And if you go on the Riley Blake website, the finishing how to put those 4 together to make a quilt is free instructions online.
Okay.
Great. So free instructions on how to put it together. That's great on the Riley Blake website. I'm looking at all these nice comments on garden. Right. So the Block magazine has come in from the Missouri Star, so the latest one. And you can see they have all the different projects on the back. I think that's just a great tool because, you know, when you go flipping through your books and you want to know what, about this because it got there, but look at how pretty. So lots of different projects. And these books are $12. These magazines, I believe. Yeah, $12.
Well, there's also Cozy Quilts, which is a really neat book. We were looking through it yesterday. So it has 16 seasonal projects.
And this is one that Karen Montgomery featured on 9 Patch a Day. Was it last week or the week before?
So there's spring, summer.
Yeah, so some really
Fell in love
lovely,
with that. Yeah.
lovely projects in there.
So always a good thing keep you inspired. That's 41. There's also a modern sashiko for people who are enjoying that. 26 projects in there, and lots of beautiful pictures to inspire you.
Oh, maybe this is a good time to mention this one too,
And how to put that all together.
while you have that Shasta book open.
So Rosie had a sample. It's not in our store right now, but using this pattern, she did some sashiko on it. So this is a great pattern by Noodlehead called Compass Bag. If you enjoy making bags, their patterns are always really easy to follow. Really good patterns. So the pattern's 18 and the sashiko book is $29.99.
And I think she did that pattern in denim, didn't she? With the Shastako on top? Or was it another?
I don't know.
Don't recall. Okay. And we still have a couple of small things here, I think.
So if you were one of those people who loves these mighty steam irons, we have some of those in stock, $66.99.
They have been redone. I know they recalled a bunch of these at one time because there was an issue. And they are back out now with that issue resolved.
So we have a few of those. The Nifty Notions marking pen is back in stock. We had that at Christmas time. They were popular. So there's 4 colors in there. And they iron off after you've marked them. So they're a great little tool to have in your sewing room. And then we have one last of pattern or kit, sorry, for this baby kit. The Alphabet Menagerie kit. So if you need a little baby kit, there's only one left. And it's 45.
We could make that last one 40.
Okay, so first come, first serve.
And so a steam iron here.
I go digging later.
Let's see. We have another panel to show you. No, I guess I'm going to hold on to that yet.
Tease.
I'm teasing, yes. So we have some Oh Canada fabric that has arrived. And this panel will make this lovely bag.
This panel goes with the other panel. I don't think we brought this one down, did we? It should be over there somewhere.
Okay. So it's not this one.
So this is the panel that goes with that. We should hold that up.
Okay.
Keeping Margaret busy. So this is a 24 by 44 inch O Canada 14 panel. So some people are going to build a quilt around it. Some are just going to hang it for Canada Day. All kinds of options.
You could certainly quilt that up into a nice runner too.
Mm-hmm. So there is an O Canada bag panel. Now this is out of canvas. So all the instructions are on the panel to make this
And I
drawstring bag.
And I have cording that came yesterday that's cream colored.
And then there is a pocket that you can put in. I don't know if you can see. Has a pocket on the panel that you can add. And then just simple instructions to do the drawstring part.
So we're happy to get our Canada fabric in early this year. So everybody has an opportunity to make and get things ready. So there's some fabrics in this collection, which we are happy to show you. The black with the leaves on it. This is quite a lovely one.
And kind of this patchwork, monochromatic leaves.
And then look at that one. Very nice. I'm going to try to alternate them here a little bit so we can see the color. I like this. It has all the provinces, of the country on there with the maple leaf. It's striking, and this is a newer print for them. I love that there's more variety this year, like more SKUs in this collection, so that there's more of an opportunity to. Now this is another red one, but this is like there's 2 shades of red, and the scale is a little different on the leaves, I believe. And then here's a nice cream one with some sort of looks gold there. And let me see. I'm trying to show them.
How much was the bag, Tammy?
20.
20.
Yeah,
20?
I was going to say about 20. And then there's a nice cream that goes with that.
It is a Northcott Canada line.
Yes, and these are 17 a yard, we should say that. And we can't have our line without having some lovely flags. And here's another maple leaf. That's a larger one again. And a little darker in the tone on tone, which you can see here that how nicely that matches up with this. So quite a lovely line. And something to do. I'll take these, Tammy, if you want to show something that you have there.
All right, let's get these off the table. These are wide. This is a wide back that just came in. This is Bubble Pops from Blank Quilting.
Isn't that gorgeous? That would be fun for temperature quilts too, but all kinds of projects.
That'd be a nice kid's coat jacket.
Oh, this would be a lovely kid's
be
coat
cute.
jacket. Yeah, or even an adult, but I mean, that's fun.
And then there's a red dry brush, or it's Haze by Wilmington Prints.
Isn't that a striking red too?
So
This would be a nice back for one of those Canada Day quilts, wouldn't it?
It would be, yeah.
I think these bubbles are lots of fun because, you know, not just wide backings as we were talking about, but Margaret, you mentioned jackets. It could, I've seen people do curtains with wide backs too, because this could be really fun in a kid's room, couldn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Psychedelic.
Yeah. And now maybe I'll show the panel that I was going to show. I got it at an order earlier. Let's see here. So this is Noah's Ark. Maybe we'll hold this up. So, I mean, you could use as is or, you know, or cut it up and build your quilt around it. And we have some coordinating pieces for this.
There's all your little animals.
And then, of course, we have the rain. And it rained for 40 days and 40 nights. I should mention that the panel is 36 by 44 and it's $18. And this fabric is 16. And here's a nice green tone on tone with all of the animals. And then we have more rain. But you know, these are such great prints and other projects too. It's just a really nice tone on tone. And then we have a yellow tone on tone with all of the animals and creatures. And one more with the raindrops. So as I said, 16 a yard. The panel is 18. So some nice projects for some children.
Do we have some show and tell?
That's exactly what I was thinking, Tammy. Now, do you have the name, Margaret, of the lady who sent this?
Can't remember.
Oh, she sent an email with this lovely quilt on it. Forwarded it to us to show that she had it completed. And it's just gorgeous. Love her color choices. And we apologize for not having written your name down. And here's Ellen. We had a class last week on these little jackets. And these girls were just pedal to the metal to get these done. So isn't that adorable? And look at this one. Bridget made this one for her grandson. So it's very boy. She's got all kinds of nice little boy things in that one. Oh, there's Ellen still working on hers. And look at this one with all the colors. They were all so different and so nice. Julie working on hers. Look at that one.
They're cute.
They are so cute. I think there's one more because I think, oh, at some point, maybe it might be in the other one.
There's Gina with some of her scrappy quilts that she's been working on.
And Gina is like 91.
Mhm.
And just, we want to grow up and be like Gina because she's got lots of energy and she's still making beautiful quilts. And, her points are all still matching, she's quite amazing. Look at, there's another one.
And I think she's been donating them, so she's been having fun with that.
And, her hair is always perfect. She was a hairdresser, but her hair is still always perfect. Oh, and there's Tina with her finished jacket.
I think she's making a couple more.
She is. They were very happy with this class. And
Oh, yeah.
there's more classes coming, isn't there? Is there another one?
Mm-hmm. And then Darlene's just talking about the Dolly Parton's Coat of Many Colors. So
Oh, yeah, I
cute
forgot
song.
about that. Yeah.
That'll be in my head.
all right, you can sing for us
Yeah.
later.
Okay, I think you have some more fabric to show.
So we have Threads of Grace. This is a layer cake. This has some more of those more neutral natural kind of softer colors.
It's very pretty.
There's some yardage that we have. So this is 17 a yard.
The layer cake at 68, just so you know that. But look at this. Just reminds me of Pussy Willows. In the spring, when we were kids, we would go on our bikes down this road, and then we would cut all these Pussy Willows and bring them back. We loved to rub them. You put them on your lip because they felt so nice there. But they look so pretty in vases, and now we have to pay for them if we want them. Isn't that pretty? And I don't know that the color is showing as well as it could. Oh, there, that's better.
That is
better.
kind of a soft bluey green.
Yeah, it's just, sometimes it's the angle that we show them. So those will coordinate beautifully with that layer cake that we just showed.
And we just have a few other prints that are pretty.
How much are these prints, Tammy?
16.
16, okay.
There's a green.
Oh, lots of possibilities here.
This one's an interesting pink. The vintage pink.
These three look so nice together, don't they?
And then there's a pop of blue.
Or our blue girl.
There we go.
I wonder if we put this on top of this, if this will show this blue better sometimes. Maybe. You know how sometimes just the way the light catches it with the camera? And I think you have something to talk about behind us too.
Oh, behind us is a little pinwheel. I was trying to think of the kit. So this is more baby girl inspired. Has bunnies, and some of the mushrooms, leaves, that kind of a thing. So this kit is 40 by 50. And I think it's $50 for the kit.
Which I think is quite a good price. And if Tammy pieced this, and if you come in and look at it, all the little bunnies are up. They are just so cute. Very, very cute.
So that was a fun one. So there's always lots of babies coming this time of year. We like to have some options for that.
So I guess just a reminder about National Quilt Day on Saturday, and that we'll have we have gift with purchase. Our clearance is $2 off, and we'll have some discounts on some of our kits. The first clue drops for brown bag. So Saturday morning at 6 a.m., those of you doing brown bag will be able to catch that first video of Karen's, and the clues go in the mail on Friday. And mark your calendars for the Peacemakers Quilt Show at the end of April. And we'll have more information on that, and we'll have bookmarks and things available at the till so that you can take those home.
Okay. All right. So I think it's store prize time. Are you ready, Margaret?
Oh, and I was going to mention it by the retreat that we have openings for the end of May, May 31st, June 1 and 2. Okay.
Okay, we'll do the little table runner patterns.
Cindy Peters, congratulations.
And then I have a little quilty calendar organizer and fabric plate. Darlene Cordingly, congratulations.
Congratulations.
And then the little springy fat quarter bundle.
I think Darlene's coming to one of maybe April retreat. Because she lives in Owen Sound. Diane Moynihan.
Congratulations. So we'll have those set aside for you. If you need them mailed, let me know, or otherwise when you can get here to pick them up, that'd be great.
Okay, so we're wishing you a very happy week. It's which, March. We'll see if it goes out like a lamb or a lion. We have some warmer weather coming up, but when you look at some of the places that have received so much snow, like feet of snow. So we're fortunate that we aren't going to have that, or at least I don't think we will be. We've got some above freezing weather coming, and yeah, we'll just take it. It's a Mother Nature's menopause month. So we'll see you. Look forward to you popping in and visiting with us and checking out all of our new arrivals.
All right. Have a great day.
See you next week.